We have been to over 40 national parks, and this is unlike anything we've ever done. You will not find this anywhere else in the country, close to nowhere else in the entire world.
Good morning from the border of Petrified Forest National Park. The first stop on today's list is to head towards Blue Mesa. I don't know much about it, but I do know that the only other site in the world similar to it is in Argentina. Hi. Hello.
We got our Eagle Pass. They should call this Painted Desert National Park. A lot of things around here is called Painted Desert, and I think it gives it a much better description of what it is. But there's so much more here than just the petrified wood.
I had no idea this was here. This is just so cool. Man, look at it.
We are at the Painted Desert Inn. This looks like a good spot to start any hike. You can get to lots of the major places from this spot. You've got Onyx Bridge, Angel's Garden, Three Witches. You can also backcountry camp. You just need a free permit from the visitor center. Cool.
The trail we're taking. Cool.
Along with our ranger cabin rental, we had the opportunity to book a tour with a retired ranger. Unfortunately, he couldn't take us on that tour, but he did meet up with us to give us as much information as he could on the park. We are parked at the Tepees, and we're gonna hike this to Blue Mesa. There are no signs indicating that this is a trailhead, but we do see a trail, and there are 2 rocks. So we're gonna take that as that's where we gotta start.
Something else our host mentioned about this particular trail, there's some dinosaur fossils out here, and I really hope we can find them, but that's more or less why we're taking the trail we're taking.
You don't normally get to walk through the teepees.
No.
Like we showed, there's no sign that says take this trail to Blue Mesa. There is definitely a beaten trail out here, so that makes me feel more comfortable. This feels so untouched that I don't want to touch it.
This just gets better and better. I think we go up that way. How cool. That is our indication to head this way. Can't really tell which direction is best because it's all that good. This isn't even our final destination. Like, I could go back from here and be perfectly satisfied.
Look at all the wood out there.
Oh wow, these pieces are huge.
This is an entire petrified tree that has just broken, but it's still here.
We just spent darn near 30 minutes on this little path because it's just that cool. I hope we did a somewhat decent job of capturing it. Top 3 favorite hikes, right here, right now. Ooh, this ledge gets narrow. Look at it. I I really just can't even believe that this place exists. Keeps going.
I really have no idea why some of the petrified wood is very colorful and beautiful, and some of it just looks like wood. Different trees, more exposed to the sun. I really don't know. If you do know, let me know in the comments.
Oh, jeez.
This really does remind me of Badlands, except instead of everything being completely white, it's super colorful. You have all of the petrified wood, just takes it up like 2 notches.
When I don't keep my eyes on the ground, every little pebble makes me nervous. I would not recommend this hike for somebody with a fear of heights. Whoop.
Or sandals.
And don't wear sandals. It's a very narrow path, and you don't hardly ever have a smooth, flat surface to walk on. Going to take so many little baby steps.
There were 2 paths up above. One looked like it was going in the opposite direction. This one's a little treacherous, very slippery, a little concerning. Part of the trail, sorry.
Gotta get to that paved path. Huh?
Yep. Oh, I see. Let's go this way. Don't give up now.
My legs are getting a little shaky though, just because I've been tightening them.
We're a little out of shape.
Oh, that's very accurate. Would you look at that? We both agreed that this reminded us of Badlands, and this is confirmation.
We made it to the paved path at Blue Mesa. We're gonna walk around here and then we've got to head back. Little tip, there is no bathrooms at Blue Mesa. So don't hike all the way up to the top expecting to find a bathroom, because it's not there, it doesn't exist. We don't normally film as much on the way back. I will time it, however, and see how far. It's gonna be actually really hard on this one not to film on the way back, so we probably will. We are almost back to the car. Took no time at all. I'll give you a final distance and time when we get there. In the meantime, we normally talk about what we're gonna eat on the way back on hikes, but we already know what we're gonna eat. We're gonna cook at our ranger cabin. So instead, we talked about our 5 favorite hikes in the 40+ national parks that we've been to. Haven't been to all of them, so this list is not definitive. This list is in no actual order, but we're gonna start with Canyonlands National Park.
The trail to Druid Arch.
Our second favorite one is Highline Trail in Glacier.
Sky Pond in Rocky Mountain National Park.
Number 4 is Wheeler Mountain in Great Basin National Park.
Number 5 is none other than Blue Forest Trail, which is right here in Petrified Forest National Park.
I might be biased today on this trail because we are just getting off of it, but the uniqueness, it's only 1.5 miles to Blue Mesa and then 1.5 miles back.
Time to go relax at the cabin. I'm exhausted.
It took us 35 minutes to get back. It was less than a mile and a half. If you're a normal hiker taking normal pictures, I'd say that's pretty close to accurate, 45 minutes maybe. If you're a YouTube vlogger who hikes, I would say 2 hours. Yep, set aside 2 hours.
We forgot to mention we did not find any dinosaur fossils. However, a park ranger we just overheard telling someone else, she just saw them the other day. So they are out there. Pretty bummed about that. But we also didn't really look very hard because we didn't think it was okay to go off the trail. And as far as we know, they are definitely not on the trail. You'd have to just wander around to find them.
We also may not be 100% sure what we were looking for as far as a fossil. We could have seen them, and if we knew what to look for, look, there's a fossil. I have no idea.
Well, this about wraps up our tour through Petrified Forest National Park. We just stopped at the visitor center at the south entrance and picked up some postcards for our patrons. And now we're gonna head back to the cabin and relax. We are exhausted.
I wanted to go to the Agate house. I thought it was gonna be right there. It's like a 3-mile hike, and we're all hiked out for today. Didn't seem worth it to go all the way out there, but it is an entire house made out of petrified wood.
Unlike most parks, I believe your vehicle may or may not be inspected on your way out of the park. We didn't get inspected, but there was definitely a sign stating so just keep that in mind in a future visit.
Do not take the wood. Leave the wood here.